Hi everyone, welcome back. I hope you've had a lovely start to the new year, and thank you again for joining me on today's video. And today I'd like to talk about my little inspiration of actually starting my very first YouTube channel here at the age of over 40s. So it is quite a brave little move, and I just want to give a bit of hope and inspiration to let everyone know that it is never too late. Never too late. As we all know, it is just a number. And later on I will reveal to you, if you can guess, how old I am. Let's get started into it. I've always wanted to start up my YouTube channel, video inspiring women out there of all ages to live life authentically. I also, as you know in my previous videos, absolutely love painting and also writing my poetry pieces, which I have written something earlier in regards to setting the tone for the new year. As you know, I love recycling my collage of artwork, different papers and so forth. I like to recycle and write my poetry on there. Now, how I got firstly started is one of the ways is to actually set your intention of stepping outside your comfort zone. And it's not as easy as it seems to put yourself out there and being outside of that box, being outside of that comfort and stepping into the unknown. But I did it. I did it in December of 2023, just recently. And it's also stepping away from the fear and judgment. What we always think of what people would think of us. And it's not an easy thing, as I said, to do, but I feel like fear is often protecting us from pain. Fear is often an illusion of creating all these thoughts for us. It really, over time, I find that you will instill some confidence there. If you just take that initial first step, and once you actually do put one foot out there, you will feel like the whole landscape will feel like you are ready into embracing what life has to offer. And I know this is just a little channel, but I'm really passionate about sharing the little joys in life with you all. The next thing is, apart from setting the intention, is you're doing it for yourself. You're wanting to add value to other people's life, and I find that is one of the most rewarding things that I feel that I can do, helping everyone of different age group and different backgrounds, in wherever walks of life or demographics we all come from, because we are, as much as people think we're all very different, we are so similarly very much the same everywhere. In terms of, when I do say that, it doesn't mean that we all fit into one square box, but what I mean is that we share so much similarity everywhere. And that's something to celebrate around the world there. Another thing is also, as part of listening to your inner self, is that whisper, listening to your inner voice. As I said, I've always had the urge to actually start this, embrace this, and build up my confidence in doing this. I wasn't very as confident as what you normally see me here in front of your lens, your camera. I was actually a very shy young kid. back in the days where I still recall, having, I think I would have been in grade 5 or so, or grade 6, here in Australia, growing up in a primary school here in Australia. My parents migrated from overseas, and of course we spoke English when we were living overseas, and again coming across Australia as a brown skinned girl, I'm trying to listen to the Australian accent, the slangs. It was all very intimidating, and also being that new girl in the school, and having to, I remember my form teacher nominated me to speak, and I actually halfway through absolutely froze in front of the stage. And yes, it was a kind reminder of how, as I said earlier, our fear sets in, and it's something that you obviously overcome within time, and different experiences, and different incidents shape you as well. But going on from there, it is also a great platform to actually release yourself and place that calm sort of landscape where you can be yourself, and no one else is ever going to be you. And if you are out there and you're wanting to give this a go, I do encourage you to do it. It is just a wonderful tick box that I've managed to tick in starting up this channel. And I feel like the more I do these videos, hopefully you all are enjoying it, reconnecting each week with me. And I do appreciate everyone watching my videos, and I hope wherever you are that everyone still continue to share love and light around the world right now, as much as it is quite difficult and hard times that we see all over the news. I just want to share pieces of little joys over here. Going back to, as I said, starting this channel, I'm recording this on my mere Apple iPhone, on my mobile phone is what we call here in Australia. I haven't bought anything lavishly extravagant for the camera. Did invest in a little tripod which I actually purchased from Amazon, and it is fantastic because it managed to actually hold my Pro Max phone, and it didn't quite tilt compared to an earlier tripod that I bought earlier, which is probably filmed on one of my initial first video there. But hey, like I said, don't need any expensive equipment, and always I've learned a lot from other YouTube accounts that are so encouraging and inspired me to actually start this off. And really truly, you do not need a whole heap to actually start this and be part of a wonderful, beautiful community here. So I will share the link in my description of the type of tripod that I purchased from Amazon, and it's been great, so I'm loving it so far. And going back, as I said, I'm in my 40s, and remember, it is only just a number. The wise old saying is never too late to start, and as long as one of the ways, again, I'll chat about a bit of positive affirmation. One of the ways that what you are drawn to is to actually positively affirm it, and simply affirm it in your heart that what it is yours that you wish to have it come to fruition. You'll find within time that you'll get drawn to people, places, and also events as well. The universe works in quite a mysterious way where it will bring you to your desired places and people and connections towards you, by setting your intentions and truly believing that it will work out for you. And I hope that you will give it that little start, even if it is just jotting down, you know, some ideas of what you would like to curate or give back to the community, something of value. I've always been a firm believer, when you do something from the heart with, you know, a lot of love, a lot of light, and you share that authentic self with the world, that it will all be written in kindness, that, you know, making someone's life a little bit better. And that is just simply a joyful feeling to have as well. And speaking of that, that's obviously, you know, expressing our gratitude. And, you know, going back to where I wasn't a very confident young child growing up, I feel like gratitude and confidence are both directly related to each other, because what you'll find is that the more gratitude that we, you know, actually have, or should I say, the more grateful for what you have, the more there is to be grateful for. And going on that, I actually wrote a poetry to start off the beautiful 2024, wherever you may be. I wrote this earlier today, and this is how it reads, but I'm going to be writing it across on my favorite collage art pieces here that I've, you know, it's part of my art journal that I've curated here. And this is how the actual poetry piece reads. So I'm going to write it here. There. So it says, keep being you, the wonderful you, the authentic one, living life with a beautiful heart, and never shying away from all forms of light and darkness, as this is what you are meant to become. I'll read that out to you again. Keep being you, this wonderful you, the authentic one, living life with a beautiful heart, never shying away from all forms of light and darkness. And this is what you are truly meant to become. So I hope that resonates with you in starting out, whatever that you may set your intentions for. It could be starting up a channel, it could be picking up your brushes for the first time and painting away to all your heart's content. I feel like if you manage to even tick the most littlest thing, it is all about celebrating your joys, and that all actually helps, you know, with our gratitude and elevating us into our confidence as well. So I hope this little sort of journey I've shared with you will inspire some of you to actually, you know, tick off or start up something, even though if it's just a little bit of piece of paper that you jot down idea, and that is the movement of actually getting the ball rolling, I would say. And as always, wherever you are in the world, I hope there's a bit of sunshine, I hope there's a bit of warmth where you are, and I can't wait to reconnect with you all again. And thank you so much for watching. You can follow me on my social media, my Instagram at Varela, and yeah, be sure to comment down below. And if you're wanting to know how old I am, I will share that very shortly in one of my upcoming Instagram story. If you like to head over there, and I will share my age over there as well. Thank you. And if you like to guess, please make a comment down below on how old you think I am. By the way, I also sometimes get asked for ID, and you know, it's a blessing, and I'm really thankful for the wonderful genes that my mom has given me. But again, I hope to reconnect with all of you soon, and enjoy your week ahead.